I've been living without health insurance since May of 2007. It's a little over 2 years. The reason that I bring this up is because for the last couple of weeks I've been having problems with my wisdom teeth. The pain's not really too bad right now. I can pop a couple of Aleve or ibuprofen, or if I can get my hands on some Vicodin or something, take those, pain goes away. I wake up every morning with a slight headache, but it's no problem. The reason I bring this up is because I know that at some point in the near future, the pain is going to get to a point where it's unbearable. Like the problems I have with my back, I can only ignore it for so long. I can't help the fact that I know that I'm not alone in this, because I know personally quite a few people who have to make the decision between, do I see a doctor? Is the pain bad enough to go to the emergency room, or to pay all the cash out of pocket to see a doctor, or do I just live with it? I think that's really messed up, that in this day and age people have to make that decision. You know, I've been watching the news the last couple of weeks, and basically the only things people have been covering politically are Sarah Palin stepping down from office in Alaska, Obama's beer summit at the White House, which I really don't give a shit if he had a few beers with someone, and Obama's healthcare plan. Now, I know when people hear the term socialized medicine, they cringe. And I do this because socialized medicine, that was a term thought up by Reagan's administration. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. That was something that Reagan's administration used to scare people. He made it seem like if we went to a public health option, that would lead us to socialism or communism. And think about it this way. That's how long this fight has been going on. Years, decades, really. Before the Vietnam War, we were fighting about healthcare. You know, before the Iraq War, we were fighting about healthcare. And I think it's ridiculous that it's taken us this long to even discuss it. You know, no real discussion has ever been made about it. You know, a few politicians have come out and said, oh, we need this, we need that, but none of them are really doing anything. And you know, the United States is one of the only modernized countries left in the world that does not have a public health option. You know, obviously countries who are too poor to afford it, you know, obviously they don't have it. North Korea doesn't have it, but that's because they're run by a dictatorship. China, same thing. I have a list right here of every modernized country that has social health care. And it's a long list. And some of the countries that are on there you wouldn't think would be on there. But I'm going to read the list to you and tell me what you think. Austria, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Finland, Australia, New Zealand, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, the UK, the Czech Republic, South Korea, Hungary, Poland, and Slovakia. You notice our country missing from there? Because I do. I think it's pathetic that we are one of the most industrialized, one of the most advanced industrialized countries on the planet, yet we can't even take care of our own citizens. You know, we have socialized schools. School is free for everybody. In fact, it's mandatory for everybody. Libraries are a socialized system. You walk in, you sign a paper, you get to check out a book for free. And I just don't get it. If we can offer other things for free, why not healthcare? Oh, that's right, because lately, in the last 60, 70 years, medicine has become a business, just like prisons. It pays to keep people sick. It's like I always tell people, there's no money in a cure. And it's sad when we put money before the health and well-being of another human being. I think that's pathetic. and I think it's disgusting. It's pathetic that there's almost 50 million Americans without health care, a great number of which are children. And yeah, I know there's Medi-Cal and Medicaid and Medicare and all that bullshit. In California on welfare you get Medi-Cal. But the problem is, you have to spit out a couple of kids first. Now I have 3 children. They don't live with me, they live with their mother. She has full custody of them. So when I try and go in and get Medi-Cal, even though I have kids and I am considered low income, I don't qualify. It's really fucked up. When I don't have a job, they tell me I don't qualify because I have the capacity to work. When I did have a job, they told me I made too much money to be on Medi-Cal. It's a lose-lose situation for some people. And for those people, they have to make the decision between going to the doctor and not. Because I'm telling you folks right now, if I had health insurance, you better bet your ass I would be at the doctor right now, getting these teeth pulled, getting my back fixed. It's fucked up that people in this country have to live with pain like that. Pain worse than mine. Because I'm not up here playing violin saying woe is me. Because I can live with my pain. But what about the millions of people who can't? What about the people who have diabetes or, you know, serious back problems or lung issues or heart problems or, you know, things like that, things that they were born with, but since they don't have the good fortune to have insurance, they can't be seen by a doctor to get it corrected. I don't know. I don't know if Obama's plan is the right one, but at least he has a plan. At least he's trying to change everything. The people on the other side of the aisle, all they're doing is throwing up roadblocks, and they're not putting out their own plan. They're not giving us an option. So it's at this point that we have to choose between the system that we have, which is obviously not working, and the system that Obama wants to put forward, which a lot of people think won't work. I don't know. Do I think that socialized medicine is the right answer? Maybe not. But at least it's an answer. And in this day and age, I just find it hard to believe that we don't have a system where everyone can be covered in one way or another. Even for the most minor of problems, you know? It's just sad that this country is so money driven that we no longer take care of our own citizens. And you wonder why we're the dumbest, most unhappy, and most unhealthy country on the planet. Well, one of. It's like our government is purposely trying to keep us pissed off, dumb, and sick. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. I don't know. I'll check back in with you all in a couple of weeks when my teeth get so bad that I can't even talk.